I want to give you a quick update on the new tip deduction because I'm seeing issues out there in the workplace. And I'm going to say the quiet part out loud too, because this change can help you, but only if you handle tips the right way from the beginning. First, what is the new tip deduction? You've heard people say, guess what, there's no tax on tips anymore. But it's not that simple. This is a federal income tax deduction for qualified tips, meaning that it can reduce your income taxes when you file your return. But it doesn't erase everything because tips are still wages and wages still have payroll taxes. So even if you qualify for the deduction, you're still paying Social Security and Medicare tax on those tips. Now here's the part that matters most. If tips aren't being reported correctly, in other words, you're not reporting them to your employer, you can't cleanly claim the deduction. And if you're not reporting tips on purpose, that's not getting ahead, that's hiding income. And intentionally hiding income is tax evasion. That's the kind of stuff to put you in jail for. You're required to report your tip income. Let's make this real simple with an example. Let's say you earn $500 in tips tonight. If those tips are reported, the employee share of Social Security and Medicare is 7.65%. That's $38 on those $500 in tips. So yes, reporting tips can mean a little less on the paycheck that week. But here's the trade-off. Reporting tips creates a clean paper trail, proper withholding, and the ability to claim the deduction correctly later on. Now let's talk to employers for a second. If you're an employer, you need to listen. If your team isn't reporting tips or you don't have a solid process, you're not just dealing with employee behavior, you're stepping into payroll compliance risk. Because tip reporting affects your W-2s, it reflects payroll tax deposits, and your records if you even get questioned or audited. And employees, this part's for you too. If you forget to report tips, you might be thinking you're saving money, but what you're really doing is creating a future problem. They could come after you for back taxes, penalties, and even interest. And if it's willful, the consequences can be serious. It's actually tax evasion. So here's the bottom line. If you're an employee, report your tips every time. If you're an employer, set up a simple, consistent system so reporting happens the right way. And for everybody, understand this clearly. Even with the new tip deduction, Social Security and Medicare still applies to tips. Now, if you want help getting this right, whether you're an employee trying to understand how reporting these tips affects your taxes, or you're an employer trying to protect your business and build a clean, compliant tip reporting process, reach out to me. We'll get it right for you from the start. We'll minimize surprises and make sure you claim every tax benefit you qualify for legally and correctly. Go to sajuaccounting.com and schedule a consultation. Do it right and sleep well at night.